Lancing is a large coastal village with a population of 19,000 people. It occupies the coastal plain from the South Downs National Park to the sea, with Worthing to the west and Shoreham by sea and the River Adur to the east. Crossing the river is the old wooden toll bridge, a Grade II listed structure built in 1857. Until 1968, it was part of the main A27 trunk road from Brighton to Portsmouth, before the bypass was built. It is believed to be the last of its kind in the world. It is now used by walkers, cyclists and horse riders. Here in the central span of the bridge is a memorial dedicated to the 11 men who lost their lives in 2015 when a Hawker Hunter aircraft crashed into the A27 during an air show. Adjacent to the river is Shoreham Airport, now known as Brighton City Airport, founded in 1910. It is the oldest licensed airport in the UK still in operation. The Art Deco terminal building was added in the 1930s and is a Grade II listed building. During World Wars I and II, it was used by the Royal Flying Corps and RAF for night flights and for training pilots. Nowadays, it is used by privately owned light aircraft, as well as for helicopter sales, flying lessons and pleasure flights. Widewater Lagoon is a beautiful coastal nature reserve between the coastal road and the sea. As seasons change through the year, it has a rich diversity of wildlife and birds that migrate and reside here. Little egrets wading through the shallow water, the haunting cry of the oyster catcher, the laughing heron occasionally shows his face, as do the godwits and mallards. And where would we be if there were no herring gulls? Occasionally you will see a stone chat or a black redstart, a grey wagtail, cormorants or even a curlew, or simply watch the resident swans Hilda and Stanley go about their daily routine. And if you're lucky, maybe a kingfisher. Between the houses we can see Lancing's jewel in the crown, Lancing College and the Chapel of St Mary and St Nicholas on the side of the Adur Valley.
My name is Andrew and I'm the verger of this magnificent chapel. Lancing College Chapel was a vision of one man, the Reverend Nathaniel Woodard. Nathaniel was a priest based in Shoreham by Sea. Quite rightly, Nathaniel thought that education was the key to everything. He wanted to build a school for affordable education for the middle classes. Lancing College was founded in 1848 in Nathaniel's rectory before moving up to the current site, which was farmland in the middle of the South Downs in 1857, and building work started then after. It wasn't until 1868 that the foundation stone was laid and blessed by the Bishop of Chichester, and then building work commenced on the crypt. The crypt was completed in 1875 and was used as the school chapel for the 300-odd boys at that time until the upper chapel was ready in 1911. This incredible chapel stands at 150 feet high. From the nave floor, where we are at the moment, is 90 feet to the ceiling. It is the largest school chapel in the world and about the fourth highest religious building in this country. The stone used for this chapel is a sandstone. The quarry was actually bought by the founder at Skeins Hill, which is some 20 miles away from the chapel, and the chalk ceiling, where you couldn't get any more local, and of the 150 feet with the roof on, so then whoever took over couldn't really cop out and only do half the height. He even made sure that the last stone was put on, and he went up the scaffolding himself on a very windy, gusty day and put that final stone in. He then handed over to his son William. William's job was then to carry on working westwards, and along the way, unfortunately, he fell out with quite a lot of the builders and the architects, and ended up doing quite a lot of the building work himself. But unfortunately, again, he wasn't very good at fundraising like his father, and money ran out as soon as you get to the West End. So what you see beyond the archway now, you have the 1970s narthex, with above it is the glorious 32-foot in diameter rose window, which was dedicated in 1978. The chapel today hosts over 500 pupils for services, headmaster's assembly, and various other events from flower festivals, weddings, organ recitals, and much more.
Across the courtyard from the chapel is Lancing College, which is a co-educational boarding and day school founded in 1848 by Nathaniel Woodard to educate 600 boys aged 13 to 18. Girls were admitted in 1971. Pupils come from Lancing, the South East, London and from around the world. Full board costs just over £37,000 per year. During its time, many well-known people have boarded here, including lyricist and author Sir Tim Rice. Lancing is also, of course, a great place for a restful day at the seaside, where you can take in the views and fresh air, watch the windsurfers, and enjoy a stroll along the promenade.